Once a month, us ladies get together for lunch. This month's restaurant we chose was Olive Garden. There were 12 of us. When we got there, though, I have to say that the host was quite rude. I won't go into details, but it didn't make a first impression. Lots of choices on the menu. The unlimited salad was really good. Of course, I get what I always get, chicken parmesan. What to get for dessert? My friend got the pumpkin cheesecake. What did I get? The chocolate lasagna. Oh, it was so good. I couldn't even eat it all. I had to bring it home. Not bad for the price either. Well, friends, guess what time of the month it is? It's our ladies' luncheon. And today we went to Olive Garden or Olive Tree. One of the two, an olive something. So that's where we went. We had a great time as always. Chatted, ate good food, fellowshipped. Great time. Now I'm home. I did bring some of my cake home because it was super sweet but super good. And I did bring some salad home. And I came home and I took a nap. So now I'm up and I think I am going to finish getting George's friend ready so that she can catch up with him after a long time apart. He's going to be so excited. I can't wait. All right, guys. See you soon.
Take this pink ribbon off my eyes. I'm exposed and it's no big surprise. Don't you think I know exactly where I stand? This world is forcing me to hold your hand. 'Cause I'm just a girl, only lonely. Well, don't let me out of your sight. Oh, I'm just a girl, already up a teen. So don't let me out of me right. Oh, I've had enough to leave. The moment that I step outside, so many reasons for me. Think I'm falling in love. My heart can't stop racing. I think I'm falling in love. I can't stop looking at you. I think I'm falling in love.
Okay, so why George and Ginger are outside on the deck getting reunited after all these years? You know, high school sweethearts. Anyway, we are going to come in here and go through these cabinets. My baking cabinet, spice cabinet. We got to figure out, with Thanksgiving coming up and Christmas, not too far away, really. It'll be here quicker than you think. I got to figure out what I have that can be tossed because it's out of date, and what I'm going to need. As soon as you go to the grocery store, things get pushed to the back. You forget what you have. Then you either end up buying double, even triple of it, or you don't buy it at all. So I will time-lapse this so you guys won't be so bored with me emptying out my cupboards. Side one is done. So not only do things get pushed to the back of the cabinet, you forget you have them, you keep buying it again and again, it continues to get pushed to the back of the cabinet. Things expire, you forget about them. Now I like to go through my cabinets at least every 3 months, but even then you see things and it's like, okay, well I've got another month before it expires. It gets pushed to the back, you forget about it. 3 months later, well, it expired 2 months ago. Some things you can keep. If you look on Google, you can look things up, and some things are still good past the expiration date. This here is oatmeal and grits that have been up in here for ever, and I know are no good. And if I think I can make like with peanut butter and the oats and stuff for the birds, so I will definitely reuse that. I actually have these big noodles that I'm going to put in this container. Now the oatmeal and grits, perfect example. They were put up in the one cabinet. I moved them to another cabinet that I don't get into. Totally forgot all about them. Now I do like these plastic storage containers that I have that I keep things in. Keeps them fresh, but the only downside is they're so bulky. They take up a lot of room in the cabinets. Now what I'll do too is the best by date or expiration date that are like on the cans and stuff. The ones that end the soonest, I will move to the front, and the ones that last longer, I will move them to the back, making it an easy reach in, use it, grab it, and forget about it. Okay, so now that the shelves are dry, I'm gonna go ahead and start putting stuff in. Checking the expiration dates, make sure everything's still good or close. Another thing I like to do with my canned goods is keep them alphabetized. Why? I don't know. Just something I like to do. Anybody else out there alphabetize your canned goods? Let me know in the comments. When the world seems cold and gray, his warm flights of my way. With every step I kneel and pray. In his love I find my stay. For his grace it lifts me high. In his strength I will not shy. Unshakable faith, in his name I stand. Holding to his mighty hand. Through the trials, through the pain, in his promise I remain. Now on to the cabinet that I keep, well, like cake mixes in and stuff like that. Things that are a little too tall to fit into the other cabinets, or things that I have extra of. That's why I got 2 mustards, 2 mayo. Sort of like my stock up area. And that exactly is at one time where I had kept my grits and oatmeal. Moving things back and forth, I just totally forget about them. By editing this video, I can see up on that very top shelf in the back are my little dip containers that I put dip in from Tastefully Simple. Now, will I remember them come holidays? Probably not. I guess I should move them. Okay, now I gotta go through all this stuff and figure out what is still good and what is not good. I think these manufacturers ought to put the expiration dates, best by dates, and all the information in either a white color ink when it's on darkness, or dark when it's on lightness, or fluorescent like on pickle jars and stuff. You just can't seem to read them. So I know I mentioned earlier about trying to figure out what I need for the holidays, which I know I'll talk about it again at the end of the video. For those that don't make it all the way to the end of the video, well, you'll hear it now. Holidays are coming up quick. I host 2 Thanksgivings, one on Thanksgiving Day, and then the other one the Saturday after Thanksgiving, where we have leftovers. And I like to start shopping early. If you saw in one of my other videos, I've already got my turkey last week. It was on sale. Well, I thought it was on sale for 97 cents a pound for Butterball. Great deal compared to what I paid, almost double that last year for a turkey. So I want to go ahead and start getting like my non-perishable stuff. Now the turkey's in the freezer. But like anything canned goods I need, I can go ahead and get spices that I need to brine the turkey with. I can go ahead and get, and I like to do that a little bit at a time. That way, when it comes time and it gets closer, number one, I'm not sticker shocked by the price or the cost of everything, and they still have stuff in stock. Because a lot of time, if you wait till the last minute, it's gone. Just like these holidays. I mean, they're having Christmas stuff out now. It's not even Halloween. And by the time that, well, if I'm ready to go to get Christmas stuff, anything that's cute or I like is going to be gone. Just like Halloween. Things are already gone. Fall, Thanksgiving stuff. It's pretty much all the way gone. Everything's pretty sparse. So when it comes to food for the holidays, baking stuff for the holidays, you got to get it early. And, well, that's what I'm going to do. Oh, and a side note. Yes, my guests do bring dishes with them. They either bring the drinks or a side dish or dessert. So, yes. But the type of person I am, I like to do everything myself. I don't like to ask for help unless I absolutely need to. So it's kind of hard for me to say, sure, you can bring this or you can bring that. Now this spice cabinet, it just gets overloaded with different spices. I go to the store and I see something, and like they had this one spice, it was called Fireball Spice, and I thought, oh man, that would be really good, give you that kick. Well, not thinking Fireball, cinnamon, oh, that's the kick, the cinnamon. Now I love cinnamon, but I don't care for it as a rub on roast or anything like that. Just totally wasn't what I was expecting, so I did not keep that. There was also another one, Southern Comfort spice, and I had tried it too, and it was awful sweet. So that got trashed as well. I probably should be writing this stuff down on what it is I need, but instead, I'm taking mental notes. How long that's going to last, I have no idea. I'll be surprised if I can remember this all. But if not, at least the cabinets won't be as jam-packed and still be easier for me to see to catch up on things. Now that big jar in the back there with the red lid, that is my spices for the turkey for the brine. So that's one thing off my list. So does anybody else sit down and write out, for the holidays, your guest list, the names, and keep up with them, follow up with them, I should say, if they're coming or not, to get an exact head count for the things that you're going to have to buy? I'm guilty of that. Also, I like to write down what I'm going to have and then everything, the ingredients that go into that dish, and then I'll mark it off as I get that. I also like to think of cookies that I like to make, like for Christmas, which I always overdo it. I always make way too many different kinds of cookies, and this year, that I say every year, I'm going to limit myself to 5 different varieties instead of the other ones. So I'm going to have to sit down and figure out the favorites, and that's what I'm going to make. And I need you guys to hold me accountable for that so I do not overdo it. Can you do that for me? So what do you guys all do for Thanksgiving? Do you host a dinner? Do you have a big crowd, small, intimate family gathering? Or do you go out to a restaurant, to someone else's house? What are your favorite desserts? I like to make pumpkin pie and apple pie, and this year I am going to make those caramel cupcakes. What's your favorite dessert for Thanksgiving? Or how about, what's your favorite side dish? I love to make sweet potato casserole. I get the sweet potatoes, lots of butter, lots of brown sugar, mix little marshmallows in them, and then I top it off with even more marshmallows. Bake it in the oven till the marshmallows are just, get that little hint of brown on top. So good. Hey guys, I know this was a short video, had a lot going on this week, but I do hope what you did see and you enjoyed seeing lunch that I have once a month with the ladies. We were all volunteers for the food bank. My skeleton George and his lady Ginger. I'm just having fun with that, so some of you guys out there that think I'm a little wacko and crazy, maybe I am, maybe I'm not. But anyway, I'm just having some fun. And, well, it's time to start getting ready for Thanksgiving. I know. I'm always complaining about, hey, it's not even such and such yet, and we're already like, like for instance now, it's not even Halloween and everything coming out is Christmas. It is what it is, right? So, I cleaned out my cabinets, which you saw, which I did hyperlapse a lot so you wouldn't be bored. And next, we gotta sit down and figure out how many people are coming for Thanksgiving. I host 2 Thanksgivings. One is Thanksgiving Day, and that's with my husband's side of the family. And the Saturday after, with some of my family that I didn't get to see over the holidays. We all gather together and have leftovers. So I had to clean out these cabinets to figure out what spices I need, just what I need. I got a lot of baking coming up for Christmas, so we went over that too. So next, in another video, we'll sit down and figure out different recipes, what we need at the store to get. We'll make that list, and then guess what? We're going shopping. Woohoo! Love to go shopping. Okay, anyway. You know what I just realized? This shirt that I'm wearing, I work hard so my dogs can have a better life. I wore this shirt back in the beginning when I started YouTube, before I started losing weight. And you know what? I'm going to compare now and then. See if there's much of a difference. So I'll go ahead and put that up here side by side. You tell me. All right, guys. Thanks again for watching. If you haven't yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Give me a like. Ring that little bell so you know when I do upload videos, which is usually on Mondays and Thursdays. I do put shorts in between. I also have a TikTok account, Eclectic Butterfly 25. So go see me over there too as well. All right, guys. Y'all stay blessed. And to my grandkids, nieces, and nephews, I love you. I miss you. And I can't wait to see ya. See y'all soon. Bye.